How's it going? Welcome to The Guitar Effect. My name's Rob. In today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the Caline Keywest Overdrive and Compressor. But before we do, I'll ask you to like and subscribe. Okay, so this is the Keywest from Caline. It is a overdrive and compressor. Overdrive on one side with one switch, compressor on the other side with the other switch. The compressor has a tone control, a volume control, and a compression control. And then the overdrive, interestingly, has a volume and a gain control, as all overdrives do. It has a tone control. Then it also has this voice control here, which is quite interesting. So before I get into this, describing this pedal, I made some videos over the last while, as you know, if you're a follower of mine or a subscriber, where I'm building a fully Caline pedal board because I've been quite impressed with their recent releases of pedals. So I decided I would buy a pedal board's worth and build it. You can see the other Caline videos in the playlist here. And amazingly, Caline reached out to me when they saw those videos, and they decided to send me the last two pedals that I needed, which were the Keywest Compressor and Overdrive, and also the multi-mod. So I'll be reviewing the multi-mod next, and then the following video, or in the next 2 or 3 videos anyway, will be that full pedal board. So this is going to be the first pedal in the chain because I always use a compressor, I really love a compressor, and I wanted to get an overdrive, so I thought, I'll get an overdrive and compressor in one. And it's really, really good. I really like the tone that the compressor imparts on the guitar sound, and also the overdrive is unusual. It's got an unusual type of gain in it's a very sort of creamy, smooth gain. It's got quite a lot of gain even when you're backed off quite low. It's not what I consider necessarily a transparent low gain overdrive by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not a tube screamer. I've never played a Dumble style pedal. I'm not really into the whole Dumble thing, but I think I heard somebody say that this is a Dumble style overdrive. It's an interesting overdrive. In my opinion, it works better into a dirty channel of an amp than it does into a clean channel of an amp. And as you'll see in the sound demo, which I'm about to go into in a moment, it works amazingly well with P90 pickups. So I'm going to demo this with my Les Paul Jr., which you'll see in a second. So yeah, thanks a million to Caline for sending this out. And as I have to, say, this video is not sponsored, they're not paying me to make this, but they have sent me this and the multi-mod for free and to keep. So I'm forever indebted to Caline for doing that. I think it's a really cool thing to do, and thank you for sending the pedals to review, and I've been really impressed with this one. So with that, here is the Caline Keywest in a sound demo. Okay, so it's a demo of the Keywest. What I'm going to actually do is I'm going to play my Les Paul Jr. here, my Epiphone 2020 Les Paul Jr., which you can see a demo of here, through the Koch Studiotone 20. Interestingly, I picked up my Strat when I got this pedal because I like compressors on Strats. Compressor sounded great. I didn't like the way the overdrive sounded through the clean channel of my amp. So I'll just try a different guitar, and I plugged it in, and then I was liking the way the overdrive worked on the clean channel of the amp, and I said, I'll just try this on the overdrive channel, and wow. The difference both the compressor and the overdrive make to give me 3 really gorgeous overdrive sounds, which I can use the volume now clean up with this guitar. Amazing, right? So that's why I'm playing the Les Paul Jr. in this context. So first of all, here is a guitar with the volume wide open with the gain in my Koch Studiotone 20 second channel, which is like the crunch channel, and with the gain straight up on the overdrive channel. I can wind gain back ever so slightly. I'm going to play this riff, right? So first of all, listen to what the compressor does to the definition and presence of that. Really like what it does to the tone. And also it makes it more touch sensitive. That's with the tone knob straight up. I may actually back that back ever so slightly. Tone knob straight up, volume push just passing in, and compression straight up. Again without it. And with it. It just makes it more focused. Okay, so say I'm playing that, right? And I come on to that A part. I want to go into a big heavy chorus, so here's without this, the overdrive. With the overdrive. And then if I wanted to play lead, I could even put the compressor in to make it even more focused. Fluff there, but you get the idea. I think heavy sound, gorgeous sound. Really love the way it works. So what I'm going to do now is just switch back to the clean channel really quickly and just show you what the different controls do. Okay, so I'm back on the control, or back on the clean channel I should say, and here is the clean sound. Okay, so here's the compressor on the clean channel. I can wind back the tone to dull that up. I can also brighten it up. You can also hear that kind of bloom. And a little bit of extended sustain. Then I can wind up the compression and get that. You can really hear the compression. They're pretty cool. It makes the guitar so alive, and then I can wind back the compression and wind up the volume and just get a kind of a boost. So here it is without the. That's a compressor. And then on the overdrive side, all the knobs up full first of all. Should we bring the gain right back? Okay, first of all, here is it. Pedal works great with this guitar amp, and then we can first of all dial the tone back. Still like a usable sound, and then dial the tone all the way up. What a great pedal with a Junior and a Marshall style amp. Okay, then this voice switch. I'm not really entirely sure what it does. I think it moves the kind of position of the mid-range. It seems to make it sort of more snarly in the mid-range. One thing I really like about that overdrive is you can really use that overdrive to focus your lead tone in a particular range, and I think that's quite a nice lead tone on a Junior. So yeah, with a P90 and a mahogany guitar into a Marshall style, like clean or dirty, this Keywest is a fantastic pedal. I'm really, really enjoying it. Yeah, it's great. So there you have it. I think an unusual pedal, right? I think, as I mentioned in the sound demo, I plugged it in with my Strat and I didn't like what the overdrive was doing. It just didn't work for me. And then I went onto the overdrive channel with the Les Paul Junior and I just thought it sounded phenomenal. Like the type of overdrive it adds to thicken out that distortion kind of channel on my amp. Wow, it just sounds amazing. Really, really loving it. And the compressor and the tone knob of the compressor can really take that low gain overdrive sound and focus it and give it a touch sensitivity that's just a joy to play. I've been super impressed with this pedal, but in an unusual context, which is a compressor and overdrive, but using them predominantly on a mid-gain dirty channel on an amp. I think this sounds absolutely fantastic. So if you play blues or classic rock and you tend to stay on the dirty channel on your amp and then use your volume to clean up, I think this is a really, really interesting pedal to try out. It does so much for that type of sound, and in fact I like it so much in that context. I think I'm going to make the whole pedal board work into a dirty amp and make this the focal point of it. I'm super impressed with it, really love the sound of it. So a really great and unusual pedal to put at the front of your pedal board, and it does work into a clean channel on an amp. I will say that I didn't like it with a Strat. It could be personal preference. So yeah, if you're looking for a compressor and overdrive in one pedal, I think these are about 70-80 euro. I think it's a really good choice. So thanks for watching, and I guess I will see you in another video again soon. Please like and subscribe. Take it easy. Bye bye.